Hi, Dr. Momo here. Raise your hand if you have ever pumped and thought, why does this hurt so much? Surely my nipple is not supposed to feel like it's on fire. You're right, it's not. Believe it or not, your flange size, this part of your pump, might be the culprit. That little piece of plastic can make the difference between comfy pumping and ouch, stabbing pain and terror. So, how do you get the right size? Let's break it down. If you hear my dog snoring in the background, I do apologize. Okay, first you need to measure your nipple. Not the areola, just the nipple. Okay, how do we do that? The easiest way, if you want to do it right now, you can print this nipple ruler, see down in the comments section. Or if you don't need it this second, head over to Amazon, search for nipple ruler flange insert. Spend about $10 to $15 on a kit. It will include a flexible ruler like this and different size silicone flange inserts that make this little guy and this little guy fit together nicely and provide comfort. And they will fit most all pumps on the market. Okay, so pro tip, you want to measure the nipple before pumping and don't do it in a freezing cold room because nipples respond to cold. Okay, so when you measure, you're going to get a number probably between 12 and 24 centimeters. You want to add 2 to 4 millimeters to that to get your starting flange size. Okay, so you're gonna, if you have this little guy, you're going to insert your nipple in here. And you want the one that feels about right. Oh, sorry, I went out of screen. Okay, you want the one that feels about right. So you don't want a giant amount of room and you don't want to have to squeeze your nipple in there. Find the one that's the just right fit. Look at that little number and then you want to add 2 and 4. So ours measured 16 millimeters. So we're going to use from the kit that I ordered, we're going to use the 18 and the 20. The sizing is printed somewhere on the thing. Okay, so why 2 options? Because everyone has a slight preference for how snug they want this to fit. So we're going to start with 2 and you can go up or down for there, but this gives you an idea of where to start. So, all right, time for the fit test. So you want a good fit, and this is going to go on here like this. A good fit is going to allow the nipple to slip back and forth without pain. Listen again, without pain. Yes, you can pump pain-free. Okay, so if the flange is too small, it's going to squish the nipple. We don't want that. That's no fun. Also, if the flange is too big, when it pulls, it's going to pull areola in, and we don't want that either. That's also no fun. Okay, so once you find the right fit, then you want to go ahead and slip it again. All I have is this guy, but you want to slip it into your manufacturer pump flange, and you're good to go. So over your feeding journey, your nipple size might change a little bit. So if all of a sudden your perfect fit doesn't feel perfect anymore, just resize. You might have to go up or down. Okay, here's a pro pump hack. Some pumpers like to take a tiny dab of coconut oil and rub it on the inside of the flange to help things glide nice and back smoothly. So think of this as non-toxic boob lube, and we all know lube makes everything better. Okay, that's enough flange talk for today. Drop your experience in the comments. In the meantime, do good, kiss the baby, love yourself, and see you next time. Toodles!